Cher Ami is arguably the most famous pigeon in the world. The bird is currently on display in the World War I section of The Price of Freedom, Americans at War, exhibition at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. As wired communications and human messengers proved vulnerable to disruptions due to artillery fire, pigeons became a reliable means of communication between the front and command posts. In July 1917, the U.S. Army Signal Corps established a pigeon service, the first members of which joined the American Expeditionary Forces in France in November that year. In October 1918, a composite battalion of U.S. soldiers of the 77th Division advanced rapidly in France's Argonne Forest ahead of the forces on its flanks and found itself surrounded by German forces. Known as the Lost Battalion, this group of men were trapped and cut off in the forest with limited resources for almost a week. Forced to rely on homing pigeons for communication, the commanding officer, Major Charles W. Whittlesey, sent 7 messages over October 3rd and 4th to seek help for his beleaguered force. His last pigeon, released at 3 p.m. October 4th, arrived back at its loft an hour and 15 minutes later. Upon examination, the bird was found to have been struck by either a bullet or shell fragment, which severed the right leg and cut across the breast, leaving the message capsule hanging off the tendons of the severed leg. The message provided Americans with the exact location of the surrounded men to aid in their relief. The Lost Battalion was ultimately rescued on the evening of October 7th, while news stories about the Lost Battalion mentioned how pigeons proved an essential communication element during the war. There is no record of any single pigeon listed by name. When a select group of hero pigeons returned to the United States April 16, 1919, Captain John L. Carney of the Pigeon Service proclaimed Cher Ami to be the pigeon that saved the Lost Battalion. The beloved Patriot pigeon continues to function as a memorial to all the military homing pigeons who served without choice, and as a reminder of the sacrifices made in World War I. Get in the truck. Small Town America. Follow us for more fun facts.